Yes, sir. So today we got a shoe that I've actually wanted for a long time. Not necessarily this shoe, but I've gone probably like 0 for 10 on Joe Freshgood's release. So here we have the black pair. Now my mom did win the pink pair, and I actually already recorded a video of it, but I wanted you guys to see an on foot of it. So just be transparent. It did take a lot more editing, so you more than likely see the black pair first, which is alright because I'm still going to try these on because these are my size. But once I try them on as well, I'll let you guys know what my mom told me today, because she said something about the sizing and how it felt after a couple of wears. So you guys can also get that information later on when I try my black pair on. So yeah, starting with the box, it's crazy. It's already crazy, man. It's like a monochrome, all gray type of box. Is actually pretty dope. Looks pretty futuristic, so I love it. And like I say in all my videos, I love when shoes and creators, you know, they put in extra effort to have a collab, because at the end of the day, it's an honor and a privilege to have a collab with these bigger brands. So something like with New Balance or Nike, except not everybody does that or even does a good job at it. So for you to, you know, and that's what makes it a good shoe, a good collab, is just doing simple stuff like the box. But going on more, you have Joe Freshgood, his initials, his logo right here on both sides with the star going around. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm really not a fan of this star because I feel like it just got super oversaturated with TikTok. And if you go on TikTok right now, everybody's brand literally has like the same star. Like, you can literally just put a zip-up jacket with a star, and you'll see 20 clones on TikTok. But that's another day, that's another story, right? And then next you have the New Balance logo with the Joe Freshgood logo as well. Just another good indicator of a collab, just showing both sides of the brand, just to initiate the whole collab. Now on the sizing chart, it says Joe Freshgood collab, New Balance 1000. It is a size 13. Now when I put it in, I did put in doing a 13 because I either wear a 13 or 14. And so my 13, I have it in the 9060s and I have it in the 2002 Rs, and I think they feel really good. So I think all my New Balances are true to size. So hopefully these should be the same sizing as well. Next we have the width, just D. You know, like I said, with a lot of performance shoes, you can change the width. Now, obviously not on this specifically because it's more of a, you know, like a lifestyle shoe. It says classic. Now the colorway is a black and brown, and I'm not gonna lie, it looks better. I'll say it looks better in person because I wasn't even, like, obviously I just want a Joe Freshgood shoe at this point. I've always tried, and like every time that I've had an opportunity to, and I just don't get them in the stupidest fashion, and it is like mind-irking. If you knew what I went through to not get these shoes when I had them in my hands, literally like this, and I still didn't get them, it would be frustrating. So I'm grateful for whatever I get. But me personally, I do like the pink pair better. But some people may think different. You guys can let me know at the end of the video which one you like better. Now the color code is M1000JF1. Now these are, so the pink ones were exclusively only to that Joe Freshgood raffle. These were coming out at a select few other retailers. Now I know a lot of other retailers didn't really get them. It was less than expected. A lot were kind of just like in the major cities or overseas. My store in my city didn't get them. So, and they've gotten, I know they got the past Joe Freshgoods, the bellies, and those. So I don't know. So I guess they are still a little bit limited. However, these are just more widely available instead of the exclusively raffle for the Joe Freshgoods with the pink ones. But either way, I've looked at prices. They're actually substantially low. I think these are maybe like mid 200s, things of that. So we'll see. Opening the box. Now, I know he did have something cool on the first ones, so it's just gonna do the same thing on this one. He has Joe Freshgoods with New Balance and this kind of like throwback graffiti art. It looks pretty dope. And like I said, Joe Freshgood is a very good storyteller. He does, like, all of his details on his shoes are phenomenal. And you know, even if you don't really know, most of them have a story. And if you just do like a deep dive on his lore, you actually be more attracted to his shoes in a sense. And he comes from Chicago, which I'm also originally from Chicago. So You know, some of the stuff, like especially with this, all of his promo videos, well, some of his promo videos were related to Chicago, and some were just related to like the culture in general. Like he did one with the Get Money Boys, and it's actually funny because that was back, I think it was either, like I know when the original came out, obviously it was in like 2011, but I don't remember when I saw it, but I'm pretty sure it was like maybe 2014, 2015 had to be, because that's when like Twitter was first popping, you feel me? And yeah, I saw that video and I don't even think I was into shoes like that. So, actually, no, it was actually right before, because I remember, yeah, because I didn't even know what the Concords were, because the first time that I got hype about shoes was the Bread 11s. And those came out in I don't know if that was 2012 or 2014. I think it was 2012. Yeah, it might have been 2012. Okay, so maybe I saw it in 2012. But anyways, back to the shoe, man. Alright, so we do have the shoe in my hand. And then next, we do have special paper. You got Joe Fresh Goods 1000. And then you got the JFG symbol. And then you got the New Balance symbol. So again, using both brand names, that's a pretty dope start. Now, starting with the shoe, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Like, okay, so when I first saw them, because my mom, she opened the package, I was like, they're cool. But when I opened hers, I was like, yo, these are actually fire. These are all right, in my opinion. You know what I mean? I feel like they will grow on me later on. And really, if I just see them more on feet, I'm definitely thinking like a flare, not a flare, a real baggy sweatpants type of vibe with these. Or some like flares, but not the ones that go, not like the stack ones, the ones that go out, you know? And I actually do have some pants. It was in a Halloween costume for like a 70 fit. Yeah, thank you, Joe Fresh Goods, for reminding me. Yeah, I'm finna go get those. And they're actually brown too. So that might go with it. And speaking of brown, these look very brown on the pictures. And if you put them like in the light, it's not necessarily like what's that word? I don't know the word. It's a specific color. Like I genuinely don't know that color. Like the name of it. If I find it, then I'll put it in the video. But more than likely, because there's no way to describe a color without saying the color. So I would need the color to find out the color. But anyways, it's not like that translucent. Even though if you look at it in the camera, it kind of looks, it goes into more of like a plum colorway. And then you can kind of see like shades of like a darker green as the light reflects on it. But just from a base standpoint, it just looks kind of like similar to like an eggplant in a sense. And in the pictures, it definitely looked more black and definitely more brown, but definitely because I have my camera's flash hitting on it, so it's gonna consistently look like that. But if you can kind of see from afar, like this one, depending on the different shade of light, is gonna look just regular black. But really, it definitely is like a plum eggplant colorway, and honestly I don't mind that whatsoever. But obviously on the colorway thing, the box, it did say brown. In person I don't see brown anymore, to be honest. It definitely looks like there's some darker shade of like purple in a sense, if that makes sense. Now the tongue, because I don't think, yeah, this tongue doesn't have the same material as the shoe right here. So this definitely looks more brown than anything. Like even on like the back of the tongue, this looks brown compared to this. So definitely when that light hits, this is definitely different. But anyways, these are the extra laces that come with it. So you can either do it, and this was in the same as the pink one. They just have it and the alternative, like majority of the color. So majority of this shoe color is the brown, purple, whatever. And then you'll go into the minority of the color, which is black, and then it just alternates the two. So you can either keep, which are already laced through, is the black laces, or you can switch it into these. Honestly, just from looking afar, I think I'm gonna just keep the black because it still has the hints, and even it going through the laces, it kind of has that brown. So I think adding the brown laces may be a little too much, but I definitely think just by the shape of this shoe, because I ain't gonna lie, and I don't know if my mom just wasn't rocking it or not, but the way the tongue was sitting up, and I guess I'll see it later when I go try it on for myself. The way the tongue was sitting up, it was sitting up like this, and I was like, those don't really look good. But from the jump, I had already planned on wearing like a baggy type of bottom with these shoes. I think that's only right. Cause it's, and like I said with the pink ones, the first initial thought that these reminded me of was like an Air Max 97, but more specifically like the Sean Witherspoons, because it kind of has that hybrid silhouette, because it's a 97 and a 1, and that's kind of how this is as well. And then also kind of mix of like a Yeezy 500. You know, even with the gum bottoms, I feel like that kind of plays into that a little bit, because the majority of the Yeezy 500s have a gum bottom. So I think that's pretty cool. And I'm not gonna lie, shout out Joe and everything, but just by looking at these shoes, I'm not, like I said, grateful for sure. But, you know, especially compared to the pink pair, I feel like there are a lot of minor issues. I've seen like a couple of like glue stains here and there. I feel like my New Balance end, like the stitching on it, especially like this one, and even right here, the stitching, you know what I mean? You can notice that on the pink pair that my mom has, it wasn't like that at all. It was definitely clear and crisp. But again, it's nothing to like, it's not a make or break with the shoe, but I've just been seeing like small stuff here and there. Just gotta wipe stuff off, things of that. And like I said, this is fresh out of the box, and she showed me like when she got it out herself, she just showed me in the camera, put it directly back. But like even right here, you can see that. And so I'm pretty sure you can wipe, like if you wash it, if I got some like cleaner or whatever, I can do it. But this definitely isn't, you know, the best of qualities. And like I said already, it was kind of already underwhelming to begin with. But again, I like them. They're cool. I just prefer the pink pair, but beggars can't be choosers. But I will say, because one thing that I did get a lot of credit to on the first pink pair that my mom showed, and again, that video is coming real soon. I just had to edit a little bit more because it was me talking and my mom trying them on and things of that nature. So it was kind of just a little bit more. But the one thing that I said about the pink pair that I really enjoyed was the embroidery. Them like here on the New Balance back here, the JFG right here is also embroidered here, and on the back with the 1000s. I thought those were extremely well embroidered, because actually, you know, a lot of embroidery, you can have like hit or miss, and that stitching really goes a long way with the embroidery. So the embroidery does still look good on this pair, so I'll give it that. It's just a little things here and there that I'm seeing, but again, unless you're just really looking at my shoe, it's not that obvious. Now, obviously, especially when people buying on the aftermarket, you're gonna want your shoe in the best condition, right? So luckily I got it for retail, so you know, it is what it is. But that shouldn't really be the case regardless, you know what I mean? But I could definitely feel your pain if you have to buy for the aftermarket. Now, the insole is a little bit different from the pink pair, because how I noticed on the pink pair, the tongue, it kind of has like this flame type of design, and I was like, I feel like that's kind of a little bit random, I don't know. And then I was looking at the shoe and I saw the insole. So here it is. This is a darker flame. The pink pair, it had more of like a purplish green flame, so I thought that was pretty dope, but it obviously is to match the shoe. So this one is, and you can see how the flame, and y'all might have thought I was crazy in the beginning, so see how this flame is kind of turning into like purplish. I'm telling you, this isn't really that brown for real. This isn't really that brown, so don't think that because this definitely matches with the other design. And when I put out my pink video, you guys will see how it's like literally identical. Now obviously this one is a little bit different to kind of see that because of how the light is reflecting on it. But I mean, at the end of the day, there's so many shades of brown, so if you think it's brown, yeah, let me know. But I'm going with purple, bro. I'm going with purple, man. So yeah, man, so that's the next thing, and I'm just so curious on how these feel, man. That's the one thing that I love about New Balance, is I can look fresh. I love that they're trending, so if I whip them out, you know, I can always stay fresh, but also be comfortable, bro, because my Jordans are so uncomfortable. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some socks on, so you guys can see how they look on my feet, and I'll show you guys how they feel and the sizing and things of that. So here we are about to try them on for to take out both these lasers. Oh, so yeah, here we go. Oh, wrong foot. I'm already starting off bad. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. That's fine. I gotta take the laces out on this one. Now, so my first initial thought was when I put in my left foot, it definitely, okay, they definitely look better on feet, but They definitely, yeah, I like this color more on my feet, especially just holding it. But what I was gonna say about the feeling, it definitely feels a little bit loose. I feel like I have a little bit room. You could definitely see some space between the back of my foot and the heel, but it's definitely because I don't have them laced, essentially, right? Like, these aren't tight whatsoever. Now, if I probably put it through this extra hole and went all the way through like that, then it would be a little bit. They really feel like all my other New Balances, but it definitely feels better than Nike, Jordan, etc., etc. But I could definitely see myself walking around with these for hours and not really, you know what I mean, complaining and things of that nature. Now, as you can see, like, this is how my mom had them. I really don't remember if she was wearing shorts or pants, but she had the tongue like all the way up, and it looks disgusting. Like, I really don't like it like this. So I would definitely, like, if I'm wearing like something like this, how kind of on my right leg, it's, my pants not long enough, but how it kind of like covers the tongue, I think it looks way better with the tongue covered. So I would definitely, I wouldn't even wear it with these type of pants. I would definitely wear it with something more baggier and more bigger that covers like this whole portion of the shoe. And, you know, looking at these extra laces, I don't think they would be too bad, honestly, man. So, but I will say, you can definitely just keep these true to size. I just feel like, you know, if you were to go down a little bit, it would just be small at the top. So definitely true to size for sure. Now, my mom did say, and my mom, she works out a lot. So she worked out in them today, and she said that, I guess she felt a little bit, a little confined in the first one, but it still felt good. And now after she worked out, it definitely loosened up a little bit. And I will say that is probably a true statement, 100% true statement, because like all this material right here going on the sides of it, this is definitely like stretchable material. So definitely some wear and tear on them, they'll definitely feel more loose. So I can definitely see why she thinks that feels that way. So but overall, they feel super good. It's definitely good, but I wouldn't say that if all right, so that's it for the video of the Joe Freshgood New Balance 1000, the black ones over the pink ones. I will be having the pink one video and unboxing very, very soon, because I definitely like that pair way more than this one, even though I am grateful for this one. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you are staying up to date with all the videos. And if you guys have any specific shoes that you want unboxed, reviewed, any other type of content that you want to see from me, let me know in the comment section below. We're on our way to trying to get that monetization level, so we need more watch hours. So help me help y'all, because all the money I'm getting, reinvesting into you guys, into the equipment, etc., etc. So yeah, help your boy out, but I'm gonna be blessing too. So with that being said, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.